I think we should discuss about that as well, so that women should know. First of all, IWN के members सिर्फ women ही बनते हैं.
Yeah, it's a women community.
Because it is Indian Women's Day.
Yes, it's Indian, exclusively women.
Yes, and then further, what do they have to do to become the members of IWN?
IWN इसका CII का बहुत important vertical है, wing है उसका. It's a community of the women, women entrepreneurs, women professionals, women startups, where our vision is to create an ecosystem where we help women to thrive professionally and personally. Women have undoubtedly a lot of potential. So we focused on the collaborations, try to work through the leadership summit, through our health and wellness summit, and I would be pushing in my best to make this IWN chapter a beacon of excellence in the northern region of India. So that's my vision for my tenure.
And उस टाइम पे नॉर्दर्न रीजन के चेयरपर्सन मैम भी आए हुए थे, मिस नंदिनी मैम आए हुए थे, एंड उन्होंने ही अनाउंस किया. एंड उस टाइम पे यहाँ पे जो चंडीगढ़ के मेयर हैं हरप्रीत बावला मैम, शी वाज आल्सो प्रेजेंट. सो वो एक बड़ी ग्रैंड सेरेमनी थी, बहुत ग्रैंड अनाउंसमेंट थी आपको एज चेयरपर्सन अनाउंस करना.
So when I saw my family, my children, my husband, my very very close friends sitting in the audience, I was like filled with immense gratitude, because see, as a woman, you getting married, you get children and your family, so it's like as a woman this journey is not a solo journey. You need a support, the love of all those who push you to the, you can do. So something moving from the education to the interior architectural designing and landscape designing, something like I felt like, am I moving in the right direction? That was a question to myself. My core is my designing. From Delhi, from the contractors from across India, like I've covered almost all the states where I have my clients, and then moving on to abroad to UK, and recently I've done the project for Arizona, and then getting connected with UT and to landscape designing, doing the roundabout designing, then representing India at the G20 summit at the Rock Garden that happened during March 2023. And the next venture is the Kaksha.com, which I started a year ago, and I'm the co-founder of that. It's a UK registered company. Why the Kaksha.com? We have many online tutoring platforms, and these online tutoring platforms were on boom during COVID time.
Yes.
But why online? Because I wanted to, again, it's a women-oriented platform.
So, are there any particular events जिसके बारे में आप share करना चाहो which are directly related to women?
We did the leadership summit last year. Carrying on with this, I would be doing the entrepreneurial summit. It's going to be the high octane event where I'm going to invite the distinguished speakers. I really want, women who are doing wonderfully well. They come forward, add the value to the community, and definitely I can vouch on. They will definitely get lot of value addition in their business, in the professional, and in the personal life. I'm a live example of the same.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Mubarak Show. कोशिश हमेशा की तरह यही रहती है कि एक इंसाइटफुल एपिसोड क्रिएट करें, आप सब तक पहुंचाएं, एंड उसके लिए जरूरत होती है एक नई फील्ड से एक नए गेस्ट की. टुडे वी हैव विद अस मिस साक्षी कटियाल. साक्षी कटियाल जी करंटली चेयरपर्सन हैं CII IWN चंडीगढ़ ट्राई-सिटी चैप्टर. सो CII इज कन्फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडियन इंडस्ट्रीज. उसका एक स्पेसिफिकली विमेन ओरिएंटेड विंग है IWN इंडियन विमेन्स नेटवर्क. उसमें अलग अलग स्टेट्स पे, क्योंकि IWN नेशनल लेवल पे काम करती है, तो जो चंडीगढ़ ट्राई सिटी चैप्टर है उसके करंट चेयरपर्सन है साक्षी कटियाल जी. लास्ट ईयर शी वाज द को चेयरपर्सन. उसके अलावा शी इज एन एंटरप्रेन्योर. शी रन्स हर ओन वेंचर्स Jade Xclusive एंड द कक्षा. एक दो और जरूरी बातें शेयर करना जरूरी है. शी इज अ वेरी एक्टिव रोटेरियन, रोटरी क्लब की मेंबर है. अलॉन्ग विद दैट शी रिप्रेजेंटेड इंडिया in G20 summit which was held in Chandigarh. So इस तरह से एक ब्रीफ प्रोफाइल है साक्षी कटियाल जी की. उनसे आज बात करेंगे. ऑफ कोर्स उनका टेन्योर एज को चेयर, अब उनका विजन एज चेयर, उनके स्पेशल मोमेंट्स जब उनको एज चेयरपर्सन अनाउंस किया गया. अलॉन्ग विद दैट, क्योंकि हम CII और IWN से रिलेटेड बातें कर रहे हैं, शी रिप्रेजेंट्स IWN नाउ which is a part of CII. तो लीडरशिप से रिलेटेड, वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट से रिलेटेड वो सब बातें भी जरूर करेंगे। विद इन हाफ एन आवर 40 मिनट्स ये सब बातें आज साक्षी कत्याल जी के साथ होने वाली हैं। एंड आई ऑलवेज फील रियली हैप्पी जब किसी गेस्ट का फर्स्ट पॉडकास्ट होता है। सो एज यूजुअल सिग्नेचर स्टेटमेंट के साथ पहले साक्षी जी का वेलकम करूंगा, उसके बाद आज की बातचीत शुरू करेंगे। साक्षी जी, मुबारक हो फॉर बीइंग ऑन द मुबारक शो।
Thank you so much, Mubarak. It's my honor to be here on the Mubarak Show.
Thank you so much for taking out time.
Thank you so much.
First of all, पहले हम आगे की बातचीत तो सारी करेंगे, but because you are now the chairperson of IWN Chandigarh Tricity chapter, तो पहले बात वहां से ही शुरू करते हैं। And IWN broadly is a part of CII. So first of all, share with the audience something about CII and IWN.
CII, Confederation of Indian Industry, it's a non-government industry-led, industry-managed association hai. From over like 100 plus years, it is like, you can say it's a bridging a gap between the government and the private sector, where they help in shaping the policies of the government, and it is promoting the industrial growth of our economy. So this is a brief about CII. IWN इसका CII का बहुत important vertical है, wing है उसका. It's a community of the women entrepreneurs, women professionals, women startups, where our vision is to create an ecosystem where we help women to thrive professionally and personally. So where we like push the help the women across different stages, like from being a student to entrepreneur to a professional, through a number of verticals, through mentorship, through networking, through like other being a mentor-mentee verticals. So we help them, grow professionally as well as grooming them personally.
So of course, अब जैसे मैंने शुरू में बात की कि women empowerment, leadership और सबकी बात करेंगे, तो ये तो एक तरह से एक inherited responsibility है इस wing की। अभी आपने briefly CII IWN का जिक्र किया है। How will Sakshi Katyal measure her tenure as the co-chairperson of CII IWN Chandigarh Tri-City chapter and her vision as the chairperson of IWN Chandigarh Tri-City chapter?
Mubarak, this this position, of course, it is a big responsibility and a privilege for me, and I consider myself very fortunate to be a part of this community. When I was a co-chair, like in the 2025 of CII IWN Chandigarh Tri-City chapter, we focused on the theme redefining boundaries. So where we try to learn through our members the silent barriers that the women are facing, and we focused on the collaborations there. So that we tried a lot to move ahead कि how हम ये barriers कैसे redefine कर सकते हैं for ladies, so that they work up to their full potential, that they are not laid back, because women have undoubtedly a lot of potential. So we focused on the collaborations, tried to work through the leadership summit, through our health and wellness summit, and by the time I ended my tenure as a co-chair, it was incredibly rewarding to see जो हमारा vision था, it is getting like translated into the real world confidence which we could see in our members, because these are the members of the leaders of the future.
That's so true.
And that was about my the tenure as a co-chair, and as a chair, one step again ahead, which I said in my word of thanks as well during my annual session. We have to move one step ahead. Me taking the one step, my future chair, she will be taking the another step. So from redefining boundaries to boundless vision, bold future, that's the theme I have set for my tenure. It's transitioning from the foundation to the boundless. Like we worked on, we had the health and wellness summit to holistic wellness. Similarly, leadership to thought leadership. And my efforts would be to, first to push the inclusive growth of my own members, my own tribe, because these members are going to be the future leaders. And I would be pushing in my best to make this IWN chapter a beacon of excellence in the northern region of India. So that would be that's my vision for my tenure.
So now that you've mentioned the northern region, I was present when you were honored as the, when you were announced as the next chairperson. And उस टाइम पे नॉर्दर्न रीजन के चेयरपर्सन मैम भी आए हुए थे, मिस नंदिनी मैम आए हुए थे एंड उन्होंने ही अनाउंस किया एंड उस टाइम पे यहाँ पे जो चंडीगढ़ के मेयर हैं हरप्रीत बावला मैम, शी वाज आल्सो प्रेजेंट. सो वो एक बड़ी ग्रैंड सेरेमनी थी, बहुत ग्रैंड अनाउंसमेंट थी आपको एज चेयरपर्सन अनाउंस करना. एंड अलॉन्ग विद दैट आपकी फैमिली मेंबर, आपके बहुत पुराने फ्रेंड्स, एवरीवन वाज देयर. So when Sakshi Katyal was announced as the chairperson, describe that special moment.
There was a profound sense of full circle. So when I saw my family, my children, my husband, my very, very close friends sitting in the audience, I was like filled with immense gratitude, because see, as a woman, you getting married, you get children and your family, so it's like as a woman this journey is not a solo journey. You need a support, the love of all those who push you to the, you can do. So Sakshi is what it's all with the love and support who are behind me, besides me, and making me stand where I am today. So looking at them, I felt like a daughter, a sister, a wife, a mother, like a friend who has been empowered to lead and like stand for the women empowerment. So I was definitely, it was immense feeling of immense gratitude to my parents, my father up in the heaven, my brother, my husband, my children who push me to be a better version of myself each day. My friends, Tanu, my Rotary family, and everyone in the IWN tribe for making me what I am today. I'm truly grateful to God and to each one of them. And a special mention to you as well, being a wonderful friend of mine. So it's like बहुत motivation मिलती है when you do take small steps and your friends are they applaud you. It's not वो दिल से वो जो applaud करते हैं ना, वो motivate करती है कि हमने कुछ अच्छा किया, हमें और आगे बढ़ना है.
वो जो emotions हैं, those emotions are so visible on your face right now as well. And of course that was a big moment of life, big achievement.
Exactly.
But उसके पीछे की जो मेहनत है, अभी हम उसके बारे में भी बात करें. Having that exposure and experience to be on this chair, which holds extreme responsibilities, very important things that you have to carry on in the next year as the chairperson of CIIWN Chandigarh Tricity chapter. So उससे पहले का जो experience और exposure है, उसमें आपके दो ventures बहुत clearly नजर आते हैं. One is Jade Xclusive. Second is the Kaksha.
I was, after getting married, before my marriage also, I was into the education, that I was working as a lecturer, and then getting married into the family, was already into the business of education. So somewhere, like I was putting in my best, what I could do, but somewhere, being very dynamic. Honestly, I was a very dynamic kind of a person before as well. So I felt like there was some hollowness. I'm doing my job as I'm putting in my best in everything, but some the feeling of self-actualization, what I'm doing for myself, I'm doing all my responsibilities fully well. So there, my brother in fact guided me, why don't you go into designing? So that wasn't my forte at all. Otherwise, by qualification, I am MBA net qualified. So I was having a total inclination towards education, but somehow designing was actually something new for me, and yes, that was my passion. I'm very fond of this designing thing. So I started learning from the local CAD center, started with the architectural thing. That was something, like I was used to crib, that ये मैंने पंगा ले लिया. So, but any which ways, I started learning when my younger one was just 3 years of age, and something out of passion I started learning. चलो let's सीख लेते हैं, सीखने में कुछ जाता नहीं है. So that's through your knowledge definitely. So I started learning architecture designing, and then started learned the softwares connected with it. Then somehow the COVID happened. I took many online classes and started with just a Facebook page, and just again out of passion, let's give a try. So something moving from the education to the interior architectural designing and landscape designing, something like I felt like is it, am I moving in the right direction? That was a question to myself. So I started with just one Facebook page, and then somehow in January 2021, I got my first project of interior designing that was from Himachal. Then that's how my journey started. Then I started getting the projects just for the designing. My core is my designing. From Delhi, from the contractors from across India, like I've covered almost all the states where I have my clients, and then moving on to abroad to UK, and recently I've done the project for Arizona, and then getting connected with UT and to landscape designing, doing the roundabout designing, then representing India at the G20 summit at the Rock Garden that happened during March 2023. So this is how my journey started into interior architectural and landscape. So what I say is, जब आप में जुनून होता है ना करने का, कुछ करना है, come out of the comfort zone. I would here, want to give one message to ladies out there. We it's just life में कुछ करने के लिए अपने लिए प्रायोरिटी सेट करनी पड़ती है. You need to prioritize the things, you need to prioritize the work, you have to live for yourself. Self-love is actually important. We read every day self-love, but this is self-love, what you are doing to yourself. You need to come out of the comfort zone. And then how this is my journey for Jade Xclusive started, and have a vision to make it into a Jade Xclusive Private Limited, and working hard towards that. And I have my good team working from home for me, and we are doing projects across India, and for interior and for architecture and for landscape designing. But my forte is I have kept the budget of the people in mind, catering to every budget, like every class, middle class, upper class, lower class. So accordingly, we take up the projects. And the next venture is the Kaksha.com, which I started a year ago, and I'm the co-founder of that. It's a UK registered company. Why the Kaksha.com? We have many online tutoring platforms, and these online tutoring platforms were on boom during COVID time.
Yes.
But why online? Because I wanted to again, it's a women-oriented platform where I am just at the back end. It's looked after by a very dear friend of mine. She is the face of the Kaksha actually. But I have given her the full authority that you look into it. All the teachers are females. So it's like once the teachers who have retired, सबके आजकल बच्चे बाहर हैं, तो एक उनको busy भी रहते हैं, they remain connected with the subject. एक उनका जो अपना ही वो है कि मुझे वो पढ़ाने वाला, वो connected रहते हैं besides the financial part also. And so this is again a women-oriented platform, and we prefer having only the female teachers. And we focus on one-to-one teaching, where one student, one teacher, where a teacher gives a dedicated 1 hour class to the student. So not, going by the batches and all. And again, with God's grace, it's going good, and we are getting a wonderful response from students from UK, USA, and from within the Tricity as well.
But that's a great idea and initiative, I would say, because ज़्यादातर parents यही चाहते होते हैं कि personal attention बच्चे को मिले.
This is again, जैसे Jade में designing is the core. Similarly, the Kaksha में हमारा focus ही one-to-one teaching है, where we are catering to from class pre-nursery से लेके to class 12 to preparing the students for SAT and IELTS and TOEFL as well.
Okay, and उससे पहले आपने जब Jade Xclusive की बात करी, towards the end उस चीज को conclude करने के लिए आपने कहा कि we cater to all sorts of budgets. And ये बहुत मुझे लग रहा है सबसे important statement यही है, क्योंकि
नहीं हम हजारों में भी काम करते हैं. And actually, we genuinely cater to the clients who have, dreams of having a certain kind of a home. But when we do the designing, we work within their budget. So we cater to all segments of the clients, so that they are able to have their dream home with the kind of design they, when they look up in the Google, the Pinterest, उनको होता है कि हमारा भी ऐसा घर बने. तो हम उनके बजट में ही डिजाइनिंग करके देते हैं.
And now that अपने entrepreneurial जो जर्नी है दोनों वेंचर्स की, वो भी आपने मेंशन करी है. एंड जब आप IWN में अलग अलग तरह से फीमेल्स को, चाहे वो entrepreneurs हैं, चाहे वो जॉब कर रही हैं, you are there to motivate them, to promote them and maybe to help them explore their potential, ये जो अभी कहीं दबा हुआ है, suppressed है, उससे related now we are talking about leadership. So not just CII, IWN, Chandigarh Tricity Center, overall broadly अगर बात करें तो CII, IWN itself, it consists of leaders, influencers of the society. So how do you look at CII, IWN, and how does it resonate with leadership in the society?
थोड़ा मैं आपको पहले CII के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में लीडरशिप का आपको बताती हूँ. See, CII and leadership are synonymous because this organization works on the principle of leadership by example. So if we say leadership within CII, we do not just talk about the business profits. We focus on nation building. Right? So it is the influencers, all those who are involved, they are involved into setting the ethical standards, into shaping the policies and driving the innovation. So if I take, if I say about leadership in IWN, for me it is think and to do tank. It's not, just discussing the challenges. We have to overcome those challenges and we have to implement, we have to execute. And if you say, how about the leadership within my tribe? I'm not just going to, inspiration. It's moving beyond inspiration. I have to move towards the infrastructure. अब infrastructure आज के era में क्या है? It's equipping them with the digital tools, with the leadership tools, the leadership traits, and that's my vision. Bringing such resource person onto this platform, which when my tribe leaves the room, they have a certain kind of takeaway that pushes them to put their best professionally and personally. So that is what I told you, from leadership to thought leadership. I am going to push my members to be the leaders for tomorrow, and IWN brings a wave in the society, in the Tricity.
Okay, and now that we are talking about the kind of leadership you are going to promote over here, and you are going to help a lot of women to explore their potential, थोड़ा बताएंगे कि IWN में further, चाहे वो जॉब करना चाहते हैं या कोई एंटरप्रेन्योर बनना चाह रहा है, तो इज देयर सम सॉर्ट ऑफ पॉलिसी सपोर्ट और किसी तरह की फर्दर अपॉर्चुनिटीज बताने के हिसाब से सपोर्ट दैट IWN runs?
Yes, definitely. Up now, like the way I have a very ambitious calendar ahead, focusing on I'm repeating the same thing: how to equip my ladies with the infrastructure. So of course that opens the doors to many opportunities ahead. With the through verticals of HelpNet, through the and mentorship, through networking, through policy advocacy. So this is how it is going to open the doors for our members. When we will push them to come to the forefront, lead, where they feel they are heard. They are not just sitting at the table. They are actually heard. They have the authority. See, it is every woman in the IWN tribe. They have the power. They have the courage, they have the confidence. I'm just going to act as a catalyst only. So I really want that power is exercised without any guilt, with full confidence. Actually, this is what my vision is.
And of course, उस vision के पीछे की अगर एक साल की as co-chair आपकी मेहनत भी देखें, तो you must have gotten a lot of experience.
Yes, I learned a lot during my tenure as a co-chair. Right from the day I took over till the end, I was like, I had this thing in mind. I have to learn a very single thing, because that's going to help me escalate this community one step ahead, and that's going to drive this tribe further ahead.
Yes, and in order to ये जो अभी आपने अपना विजन बताया, या फिर जो भी in future हमने सोच रखा था कि ये भाई हमने जरूर करना है, there are a lot of targets which are set, and according to that there are a lot of events with IWN organizes. So are there any particular events जिसके बारे में आप share करना चाहो which are directly related to women?
We did the leadership summit last year. Carrying on with this, I would be doing the entrepreneurial summit. It's going to be the high octane event where I am going to invite the distinguished speakers. How the ladies represent themselves in the boardroom, what strategies, they should be, क्या strategic mindedness है जो हमारी tribe को भी पता चले, how they can use those in their professions, their business. And then another health and wellness summit, which we did in the month of October 2025. Pushing it one step ahead, it would be holistic wellness. Last year, we focused on the cancer generic to women and to the mental load the women are carrying while balancing multifarious responsibilities. थोड़ा सा इस बार और आगे करके होलिस्टिक वेलनेस पे, दैट वुड बी द फोकस, प्लस नंबर ऑफ इवेंट्स जैसे एआई टूल्स को लेके, लीडरशिप को लेके और सारी ऐसी चीजों को लेके वी विल बी डूइंग द इवेंट्स एवरी मंथ.
Amazing. एंड जितनी भी बातें अभी तक आप बता रहे हो, इट शोज एक्टिव इन्वॉल्वमेंट ऑफ ऑल द मेंबर्स ऑफ IWNS.
Actually, it is.
Because it is not just an event जो करवाया, अनाउंस किया, फॉर्मेलिटी से करवा दिया, नहीं.
Not at all. That's what Mubarak, I'm telling you. When 100 people are present, at least out of I feel that every member should feel that attending the event today was worthwhile. We had a good networking. We could find out more opportunities. They get an inspiration from such women who they've already walked the path before me, or they have gone through. So there should be a takeaway for them. Every event has to be the meaningful event. That's my focus. My vision is on. I'm already working on it, trying to figure out what is to be done. Some events are member specific, but some events, yes, we do open to outsiders. जैसे हमारे summits होंगे, because बाहर अगर non members देखेंगे तभी उनमें भी motivation आएगी ना, to be a part of this community. See, nothing goes just to we need to have the strength of the members. How it will happen when non-members will attend our events, they will come to know how our community works. We need to let people know what IWN is, how we are helping the women. Headcount नहीं मुझे चाहिए. I have to increase the strength of the members. So I am targeting to reach like 200 by the end of December. So we were around 170. And now we are like 130 in a span of 1 week when I took over, after from 16th till today.
Okay.
So we are at 130 today, and I intend to increase to 70 more by the end of December, because काम तभी होगा जब members की strength होगी. So मेरा focus वही, fostering the membership, skill amplification, community strength. This is through all the grit and collaboration of all our members. This is the focus.
And अब हम members, non-members, overall society के हिसाब से बहुत सी discussions कर रहे हैं. So जो members बनते हैं, I think we should discuss about that as well, so that women should know. First of all, IWN के members सिर्फ women ही बनते हैं.
Yeah, it's a women community.
Because it is Indian Women's Day.
Yes, it's Indian, exclusively women.
Yes, and then further, what do they have to do to become the members of IWN?
See, we have an interview process. We screen the profiles, how they can add value to the community, and how community can be a value addition to their professional and the personal life. So this is how it is done, and then they have to fill the membership form and the routine requirements.
Those are some amazing insights that you have shared here, ma'am. And बहुत से लोग जो audience इस time देख रहे हैं, अगर उनमें से CII IWN के बारे में नहीं पता होगा कुछ लोगों को, तो this is going to be a very insightful episode for all of them.
I really want women who are doing wonderfully well, they come forward, add the value to the community, and definitely I can vouch on they will definitely get lot of value addition in their business, in the professional and in the personal life. I'm a live example of the same.
Yes, no doubt. And मैंने तो खुद personally,
and you have seen me personally, my growth, my journey. You have seen me, Mubarak. You are a witness to that.
Yes, and not just your journey, I would say your journey. Yes, I have seen. Along with that, IWN के कुछ events हमने attend किए हैं. Collaboration में भी events हुए हैं यहाँ पे. उन events में जो भी आप बता रहे हो, I have seen it happening first hand. So yes, वो networking, वो एक strength, एक दूसरे की strength बन के जब ladies आती हैं, किस काम में वो खुद हैं, उस काम में किसी और को वो सपोर्ट कर सकें, गाइड कर सकें, पॉलिसीज के बारे में बता सकें. So there are a lot of things that I have seen happening, and of course I would say I am proud of you for where you are today and the vision that you have. Before we conclude the show, any final I would say Thanksgiving note अगर आज साक्षी कत्याल जी देना चाहें.
At the end मैं ये conclude करना चाहूँगी, मुबारक. Special message to women, because you have invited me on your Mubarak show. So women, we need to come out of our comfort space. We need to stand for ourselves. Nobody else is going to stand for us. Nobody is going to be vocal for us. Our journey is our journey. So come out and enjoy the life we are living. And secondly, like last pay, what Sakshi today is, I owe immense gratitude to God, to my family, my husband, my children, my parents, my brother, and my friends who have immensely supported me right from the छोटा सा काम से लेकर अब तक they have been there for me to applaud me, to motivate me. And I thank my Rotary family and CII, IW family and everyone in the CII also who have supported me in my journey as a co-chair. Heartfelt thank you to each one of you.
थैंक यू सो मच साक्षी जी. एंड यू नो आई वाज देयर उस इवेंट में भी जब आपको चेयरपर्सन अनाउंस किया गया, एंड यू मेक श्योर कि आप नाम लेके सबका थैंक्स करो. आज भी आपने मेक श्योर किया है कि आप सबको थैंक्स करो, एंड दैट शोज हाउ हम्बल, हाउ ग्राउंडेड यू आर. यू आर नॉट लीविंग, नॉट फॉरगेटिंग पीपल. कोई पीछे भी रह जाए तो आप याद करके उसको आगे लेके आते हो. सो दैट्स समथिंग दैट डिफाइंस यू. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर बीइंग हियर.
Thank you, Mubarak.
Thank you
so
so
much.
That was Mrs. Sakshi Katyal with us, recently announced as the chairperson of CII, IW and Chandigarh Tricity chapter. उनकी अब तक की जर्नी से ऑफ कोर्स फीमेल्स को तो बहुत सारी मोटिवेशन मिलेगी ही. उसी के साथ साथ वो मोटिवेशन सिर्फ फीमेल्स तक सीमित नहीं है, आई वुड से, बिकॉज बीइंग अ चेयरपर्सन ऑफ अ विंग ऑफ CII doesn't mean she is restricted to CII's that wing only. We are all connected here. We are all walking hand in hand. And in this journey, we get motivation from such women who have achieved what they dreamed of. And it is not just the dream of a woman, it is the dream of a man as well, to achieve whatever we dream. And अगर हमारे आसपास ऐसी पर्सनैलिटीज हैं जो इतनी मेहनत करके अपने सपने सच कर रही हैं, हम भी उनसे बहुत कुछ सीख सकते हैं, उनकी सपोर्ट गाइडेंस ले सकते हैं, एंड उनकी जर्नी से सीख के उनको फॉलो करके हम भी अपने ड्रीम्स अचीव कर सकते हैं. That was Mrs. Sakshi Katyal with us in today's episode. अगले हफ्ते अगले एपिसोड में फिर मुलाकात होगी. Till then, take care.